It's Happy Hour again from Uptown New Orleans. I'm Anna Whitlow. Happy Hour is part of the family of shows on the podcast network, itsneworleans.com. When you walk into a bar in New Orleans and you pull up a bar stool, you never know who's going to be sitting on either side of you. What you do know is no matter what they look like, what they're wearing, whether they just got out of a limo or out of jail, they're going to be happy to talk to you because that's New Orleans. And this is Happy Hour, a cocktail-fueled 60 minutes of random conversation with folks who have nothing in common other than we're all New Orleanians in a bar. Today, we're at Wayfair on Ferret Street. Wayfair is a restaurant and bar serving handcrafted food and spirits where they put fine dining in a sandwich and fine booze in a glass. 3-hour happy hour every single day from 4 to 7, Wayfair on Ferret Street. We're super excited to have a really cool group here today. We're going to kick it off with JT Sides, who's from my hometown of Baton Rouge. He moved here to New Orleans in 2013, has a puppy named Satchmo, manages political communications at the Estopanol Group, and spends his free time walking through Ottoman Park smiling. Most recently, he joined Fund 17, and he's here to talk a little bit about that, a local nonprofit that empowers micro-entrepreneurs with financial services. Thank you, JT, for being here. We're thrilled that you're here.
Thank you.
Next up, Miss Sarah Fontenelle.
Hi.
Did I say that right?
That's right.
Perfect. You're a 9th or 10th generation New Orleanian?
Yeah, somewhere
Not sure.
in there.
And you live in Holy Cross.
Yes.
Recently transported to Holy Cross from the Irish Channel.
That's correct.
You have identical twins.
I do.
A British husband.
Yes.
And you're a psychologist.
Yeah, very good.
I like it. We're going to talk more about all of those things. It's a lot of stuff for you.
Great.
And we're thrilled to have Boyfriend here for our musical guest. I have a really cool About You thing from your Facebook page, but the rap game Bette Midler, Carol Burnett of hip hop, English major rap, rap cabaret. You've garnered a collection of buzzy descriptors that attempt to summarize your particular brand of performance. We're going to hear a little bit from you, but also we're going to just hear you talk about who you are and what you do today.
I love to talk about myself.
I love it when other people talk about themselves. It makes me very
That's
comfortable.
convenient.
And we've got a little rosé going for the ladies and what appears to be a bourbon for the gentlemen.
Correct.
Welcome, y'all. This is when we just start talking. So I wanted to, we've got kind of an eclectic group here together. Let's kick it off. Let's talk a little bit about Fund 17, because I think that's something that is definitely interesting. Micro loans finance? Tell me more.
Yes. So Fund 17 is a nonprofit that was started by Tulane undergrads about 3 years ago. And what we do is we provide a bunch of financial seminars and we do one-on-one business development assistance. And then one part that makes us really interesting is microloans. And we don't really focus completely on giving out microloans, but getting business, or not really businesses, but these at-home enterprises. We get them ready to apply for loans by helping them build credit and create business plans and things like that, so that eventually when they need a loan, they're going to be able to come in.
They have the infrastructure there.
They have the infrastructure, yes.
So what's the weirdest Fund 17 recipient that you've ever worked with? Or that the fund has ever worked with? Like, what kind of weird, do they like make soap?
We work with people who make jellies and make sweets, and people who do like landscaping and do they'll do like the potted plants for a business or something like that, and but nothing too crazy yet. Nothing.
What's like your dream? Like, guys, what if you could give money to any like home business in New Orleans? What would you do? Like, Boyfriend, who would you give money to like, or give guidance to, counseling, support?
I want to be able to get a massage and just continue to sleep on the table and not have to get up.
Oh my God, that's the worst
drive
part.
somewhere.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
It's so
like
simple.
a mobile massage table?
Any version of it I'm okay with.
Or they like transport you
like a
into
stretcher.
your home without you ever waking up.
I mean,
Maybe
I guess
you
I
get
could
like a
just
little pill
invest
or
in a
something.
massage table at home.
But then you'd have to have
but it's not
somebody over.
Yeah, you need there needs to be a business. I actually like the mobile thing because I love to fall asleep in the car. You could get from point A to point B.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
It could also be your bed.
Yeah.
It could be. Is a bed, I don't know what the rules are of massage. Is a bed too
There has to
bouncy?
be the hole for your mouth so you don't suffocate.
So you can like I've drooled
the
on a massage
lawsuits,
table.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you don't want to suffocate. And okay, but yeah, the bed. It could be a bed. It could be
Tempur-Pedic?
a person who has a key to your house and comes and does it. That'd be kind of creepy, though, right? Like, what are they licensed? I don't know.
Right, like
I'm not
I'm
sure.
thinking like a
sharing
stretcher.
instead
Maybe
of
like a
ride
boy
sharing.
band.
A full boy band. The Backstreet Boys come and do Swedish massage.
I'm thinking more along the lines of the Monkees.
They'd probably be
You know,
happy
that
for the
opening
work.
sequence where they push the bed down the street.
Oh my God! And you're in it, getting a massage
By Davey,
with
of
the
course.
twins and your British husband.
Exactly.
Nice segue, Anna.
Yes,
Okay, so and Sarah has just returned to the office world after a year of being away. First, you were corruption busting with the Inspector General's office.
That's correct.
You have identical twin girls.
I do.
And they were all predicted by random strangers, including a psychic, which would be a great Fun 17 recipient. A psychic.
Yes, I would definitely support that.
I mean, psychics proved to be legit for you, right?
I absolutely, unabashedly believe that
Was it
there
like
are people
Madame
out there
Cleo?
who can tell you the future.
So,
Well, 3 strangers over the past 5 years have approached me and told me
just randomly.
that I was going to have twins one day, all in New Orleans. You know, this voodoo, crazy
Craziness.
magic city. And well, the first one was a psychic in Jackson Square, so that one
You sought it out. You sought it out.
But the second one was the wife of the mechanic who was fixing a dent in my car.
Do you just have a look about
I bet
you?
we have the same mechanic. Because mine's always telling me things about my life too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, this was somebody we met on the street. They flagged us down because they saw the dent in our car.
Sounds just like mine.
Yeah.
That's so
And
awesome.
then they-
Who is this person? I want
Malcolm.
this
I
mechanic.
don't know. His name on my phone is Malcolm Mechanic, but his girlfriend's actually the one you're texting with when you text them.
Amazing, and you can text for service.
Oh, it's amazing. They have a $50 fee. They'll just come and see what's wrong with your car. They'll come to you. Again,
To your
like the
house?
massages. Maybe Malcolm will start giving
Maybe
massages.
Malcolm's girlfriend will give you massages.
Maybe
while
she'll know when you
Malcolm-
need a massage.
She
before
will
you
know.
that you need a
She'll look at you and she'll say, "You know what? You look like you're a little stressed out. You need a massage."
full of dents.
Well, my
Full
car is
of
broken
dents.
down.
This is another great. I hope you're taking notes on who you should be approaching. So Malcolm
The
and his
at-home
girlfriend,
mechanic. That's a really good
the
one.
psychic, and then who was the third person who predicted the twins?
I say girl, she was a woman, but
A
she
woman.
was younger than me at the Irish Day, St. Patrick's Day Irish Day parade.
That's a lucky event.
Yeah.
I
And
know
that
my
was
husband
in
did that.
2012, and I got pregnant in 2014.
Are they Geminis?
They are Libras.
Bummer.
So,
Really missed
yeah.
an opportunity there.
I know. That would have been amazing. Yeah, that would have been
Oh,
amazing.
get it, y'all twins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
no. So
Cool.
yeah, so
Very
they-
cool. And what are their names? Or do you not want to? Are they secret? Do they have
Oh,
like
no,
stage
no.
names that you keep away from?
Blanket.
I love their names.
It's Blanket and Django.
Kind of not far off. No, their names are Poet and Cecil.
Oh, not
And they're
off.
they're
Cool.
identical twin girls.
Very
They're
cool.
Old family names of my husband.
I
so
like that.
Thank you.
And boyfriend.
Names should be powerful.
And boyfriend's your birth name, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Because names should be powerful.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
The word doesn't ring with significance. Why do you want to be called
Why
that?
would you want to be called
for
that?
the rest of your life?
Agreed. And you're based here in New Orleans?
Correct.
And you were in Nashville. You came straight from
My
Nashville.
mommy lives there.
Oh.
Yeah, I was visiting her.
Yay. Well, we're glad that
Also
you made
known
it
as
here
raiding
in
the
time.
fridge.
And doing
Starving
laundry.
artists.
And doing laundry. All the things.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in a musical family? Is your mom a musical woman?
She's a photographer.
So a very creative,
She
artistic woman.
recently got into adult coloring. Do you know about this?
Okay,
No.
this is the thing.
Yeah,
What is this?
Continues
Another
to
idea.
emerge in conversations that I'm having
Yeah.
with people, and it makes so much sense.
It does.
People are turning to coloring. Adult people,
Adult humans. Mostly women with wine.
wine and like coloring pencils.
Yeah, and the really, really tiny areas you have to color, whereas when you're younger you had large areas.
Large.
So you're an adult now.
You have
But
more.
It's a very
motor
They make
relaxing
books. They make coloring
activity.
books
I got
for
into
that.
it over the last week.
Well, funnily enough, my best friend loves a coloring book, and I was about to say adult coloring book, but I think that's a whole different thing.
Those do exist too. I
They
have
do.
a
and they
vagina
should.
one.
Another great fun.
I think it's
17
technically
idea.
called like labia.
It's called lab book. Labia.
I can't remember the full name of the book, but I don't think it has a V on the front.
Cool. So she is into coloring, and I was at
Yeah, so
Michael's
creative
of all
family.
places yesterday. Michael's crafting store, which is like a secret love of mine, no longer secret apparently.
Nope.
They have some weird shit there. Can I say shit? I think I'm allowed to say shit.
I think you are.
I said it 3 times in a row,
Uh-oh.
so here we go. But they have some glittery things, but they do have a whole section. It says on trend.
Oh,
Adult coloring books, which makes me feel like it's now.
It actually says
trend.
adult coloring.
Yeah, but there aren't any.
Not like that.
There's no like.
Right, the word adult has been adulterated.
Yes,
and it's
it's
like a
become
naughty word.
Naughty, and that's not fair. Adulthood is a celebration of yourself. And
You can't say
made it
mature
to that
either.
age.
yeah, mature makes you sound
Mature
old.
is the same connotation.
Yeah, does it?
What's the word? Geezer. Coloring book.
Mature, yeah. Elderly living.edu.
Gray hair. Gray hair.
Gray hair is cool now too. Everybody has gray
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I think I hope
I
it
love it.
continues to be cool as I develop gray hair. So Nashville, your mom lives there.
Yeah. Born and raised there.
You were born and raised there. What brought you
here.
down here?
Well, I moved to LA for 5 years and was missing the South, and so I came back,
Oh,
but not,
fun.
home.
Yeah, this is like kind of like
It's like an 8-hour
bridge.
drive.
It's
so
the bridge
you can
between
be
real
there
South,
if you
yeah.
need to be there. Yeah, and it was like the most compelling southern city, obviously.
yeah.
I think I'm.
It's like the redheaded stepchild of the South,
Revealing
but it
anything.
is.
I don't know the
Still Southern.
redheaded stepchild that like everyone knows about
Wants
in other
to-
countries.
it's
Are we
true.
talking about Nashville or New Orleans?
No,
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
Because
I
to
think
me,
it's
it's like Southern in all of the best ways, but not obnoxiously like
Right.
biscuits. Like, you know, like, I mean, but I love biscuits and I have biscuit fever. I love it. But,
Right.
you know,
I understand.
yeah, you get it. You get it.
Having just come from Nashville, there's a lot of new places called like
Biscuitville.
Whiskey Biscuit.
Isn't there like a whole
like the
part of
the
town?
Triscuit Biscuit,
The Triscuit biscuit.
the Biscuit Love.
There's a lot of
My dog
biscuit
is actually
eating there.
named Biscuit. I'm not.
No
shitty,
way.
But I don't. It's a really shitty dog. I mean, all dogs are great, but he was raised terribly by my stepdad, and he's just an awful dog. So now when I hear Biscuit, I'm like,
oh, biscuit. But it's good. It keeps, you know.
and then I think about I want to butter that biscuit. But my first thought is,
oh, that bad dog. Bad dog biscuit. Yeah. I would have a lot of trouble. Like, I can understand, like, your stepdad, like, having trouble disciplining a dog named Biscuit. Because biscuits are awesome.
Not
right?
dog biscuits.
I mean, I've never sampled a
not
dog
dog
biscuit. But, like, a biscuit is awesome.
Buttery biscuits.
So you were in
I think.
LA for 5 years. I
Correct.
lived in LA for a year and a half, and it
Maybe we
almost
ran
made me
into each
crazy.
other.
Where in town were you? In LA.
BF everywhere. I went to UCLA. So it was
Okay, cool.
West Side for a while.
West
then I flocked
Side.
east.
Yeah,
Like
as one does.
All the cool kids.
Yeah. I worked near UCLA,
Ooh.
but I didn't explore the UCLA. Other than Dee Reese, I didn't explore around
counts.
UCLA.
Maybe we were in line together. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows? It's been, yeah. So you're happy to be back here in, oh yeah, we're posing for photo. Allison's taking photos right now. Allison has a really sweet new hairdo with, let's talk about short purple hair and how much I love it and want to have it. It looks good.
It looks good.
So JT, you're holding it down for the male population here. How are you feeling so far?
I am.
How's
I'm
that bourbon
good.
treating
I'm
you?
good. It is nice. I don't know what the pink stuff y'all are drinking is, but the bourbon
It's
is very
called
nice.
Summer Water.
Oh, okay.
That's its brand name.
Is it really?
No, it's rosé wine.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
have 2 questions for you.
Yes.
JT. One is, what is the 17 in the title of your organization
This is
refer
a great
to?
question.
It is a good question.
I actually
so,
have a guess.
what is
That
it?
can be the second part of my question. Is I'm going to ask and then try to answer myself.
Okay.
As you're answering.
Is it that once a business has existed for 17 weeks, it's too old and it's too late to get
Put it
funding,
out to
it's on its
pasture.
own?
Put it out.
No,
It goes to a nice farm where somebody can take care of it.
Yeah, no. It's for all of the 17 wards of New Orleans.
Oh.
So yeah.
Can you name? Well, I was
I
about
can
to say,
name
can you name
all
all
of the
17
wards.
wards? First
One,
ward, second
two,
ward, third
three,
ward.
four, yeah.
Duh, that was a little bit of a moment that I was having. Can you name each of the wards?
No,
Yes, you
yep,
can. Yes.
I can.
There are 17 of them, and he knows
But
them.
can you name them alphabetically?
Ooh,
Not right now.
Not after
have a couple more bourbons.
Exactly. I'll try it
That was
after
a good
while.
strong pour on that bourbon. Was it just?
I know,
bourbon
I
on the
was
rocks?
actually pretty happy about
yeah.
it. Yep.
Wayfair on Ferret, home of the strong pours and
The heavy
the cuisine and a sandwich, fine dining and a sandwich. So Sarah is also in a band. Sarah's a musical being as well.
Oh.
She's yeah.
Yeah, wannabe.
Let's talk about this band because I obviously want. So it's called Yacht. Y'ACHT.
Yes.
and it's a genre of music that the kids are calling yacht rock.
Yacht
I
Rock.
don't know
Yeah,
if
it's
y'all
been
are
around
down.
for a minute.
I know the kids aren't calling it that. It's been around for a long
been around.
time. Michael McDonald, Doobie, and the Doobie Brothers, and
Kenny
Steely
Loggins.
Dan, Kenny Loggins, Loggins and Messina
Yes,
specifically.
yes. Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates. And this band has a bunch of my friends in it, and yet we've never met. This is crazy. But y'all are having a big show on August 29th at One Eye Jack's, right?
Correct, yes. Our big debut.
You're gonna have to be performing in my mess. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah, you're there the night before.
I am.
Oh, you are.
Boyfriend is there the night before.
Well,
Can you
I'll
should
try-
leave.
I'll hide a prize for you in the
please,
green
give a
room.
treasure hunt.
Can we
Yeah.
actually? Can you do it? Let's think of ways to also have prizes for the audience, hidden somewhere in
Hidden.
there.
I'll do it.
Like a jewel.
I'm
do
really
it?
into prizes.
Okay, me too.
An adult
Scavenger
coloring
hunts?
book.
I actually have a lot of
Or
not
just,
adult
or just a
coloring books.
page from an adult.
I saw your
coloring book.
eyebrows go up, and I have a bunch of Easter eggs. And maybe off season.
Not actual
what
eggs.
else can you hide? No, they're the plastic ones you can put treats inside.
That works.
Ooh.
That works. So I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
It's official.
So this is really cool, guys. Are you gonna do it
So
before
this
your
isn't-
show or after your show? You should do it
probably before but
your show.
nobody at my show will know to find them because they're well wait I guess they're
Now
never
they will.
listen to
They
this.
will now.
Okay, I'll do it after the show,
Dock
you
their
need it?
pay if they take any of them.
and then it's only for people at your show.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'll make all of them nautical themed. That way, if anyone at my show finds it, they'll immediately put it back and knows not meant
This
for
is
them.
not right. This
You're
is
brilliant.
not. So let's talk about your live show a little bit. And what
My
that's
live
like.
show.
Yeah, and then we'll compare and contrast to the We're Yacht live show.
Okay.
But I've seen your videos. They're amazing. Sometimes a little scandalous for those at home. Purposely.
Sometimes.
I can't wait.
What's your? I've never seen you perform live, so let's
That's a
talk about it.
mistake.
I know. August 28th. It's on the calendar.
Good.
Let's go together. We're friends
Yeah.
now.
We're. Oh my God. JT, do you want to come?
We should
I feel
go. We
rude.
should
When is it? August 18th?
28.
28.
28th.
28.
August 18th was
That was
yesterday,
yesterday.
so it's going to be a problem for you to go to her show yesterday.
Okay, cat's out of the bag. One of the businesses he's funding is a time travel massage business.
Yes!
Perfect.
The time
Perfect.
travel mobile massage tunnel of love.
Performance art. You do it on stage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, but then it'd be awkward to
Pretty
fall
nice.
asleep with people cheering.
Ah,
Y'all are into it.
my dreams are always people
Need.
chanting my name anyways.
Are
You
there?
band?
Is there a lot of glitter? Are there hoses? There's one video of yours that there's a hose features prominently. What's the
There's a
live show?
hose.
What's
Singular, but plural.
but plural?
Well, this show will have some specific hoes, being Trixie Minx and Florida Tees.
Cool.
They'll
Love
be joining me
them.
on stage. One of them may or may not be hanging from the rafters.
Love them.
Are you trying to figure out the
Love them.
engineering feat behind that?
No, they will. I'm just being mysterious.
Oh,
They're definitely
they-
doing it. If
okay.
they don't, they're fired. Because I already bought her bungee
You're
cords.
out.
I am
It's
not
over.
missing this show.
I know,
by the
we'll be
way.
there together.
We are there.
Get the twins a sitter.
Yes.
Cecil.
Anybody
and
out there babysit?
Poet. And they're not old enough to stay home by themselves yet.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. Well, I don't have
I was
kids.
just doing quick math in my head. I
They
know
can go to
may-
bars though, right?
Yeah, I have a baby cage set up in the back room.
Okay.
You can
And do
bring
you have
the
those
cage.
fancy headphones for babies? I was at Jazz Fest this year, and
I
there's
do,
this
I do.
lovely couple, and they had like 47 children with them, and they were like, the secret is put the baby headphones, like the noise blocking headphones, on the registry for the kid. If you, it's a true New Orleans
yes.
kid, and you
We-
get those like,
We do have them.
like,
We
that's
haven't
smart.
used them yet.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about those, to be honest.
Yeah.
do they really work?
I just feel like you're messing with like their brains developing. What if you're just making them deaf for like 8 hours while you get drunk and
This is an
sunburned?
excellent
this
point.
A good thing
as
to do?
as a
I don't
practicing
know.
family
Yeah, what do you
psychologist,
think?
what do
I
you
would
think about the whole thing?
say that if the noise decibel is above a certain threshold, that it could damage their.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying leave them bare eared.
Oh yeah. If you take them to a
Lord,
festival,
no.
you know it's cute. It can protect their ears, but just
Not
general
for a
wear,
long time.
No.
No. You wouldn't like wear it to walk down the street.
No.
But like at a fest, like you
like
know, you bring
if
the
you're on a
baby.
business call, mommy and daddy are fighting.
As you put the headphones on, and all of a sudden, baby is quiet.
Yeah, the baby.
They grow up
it
thinking
doesn't
all
make
fights
the
are
baby
silent.
quiet.
No, I don't
It
think
doesn't
it works
work that way.
No.
It's not like it's not a muzzle.
I don't think it's
Which
completely
would be
noise
completely
blocking
cruel
either.
to children. Never muzzle your children. That's not
That's
okay.
another great idea.
For Fun
JT,
17.
yeah.
No,
yeah.
JT, are you
I
into
would-
it?
Baby
I don't
muscles?
know. I don't know.
We're joking.
I'm
Sarah's
the oldest
horrified.
of four, so like
Sarah
it would
is
be
horrified. She's like,
kind
I-
of supportive.
I think those do exist. They're called pacifiers.
Oh, God, you're smart.
Just the trick is they think they want it because it simulates a nipple.
Exactly.
But really, adults were like, this is like a muzzle. This does
This
the
is
same
a muzzle.
thing.
It does.
It's a nice muzzle.
Stop crying.
It's a binky, as we called it when I was a kid.
Now they have wubba nubs.
British.
What's wubba nub?
Wubba nubs.
Is that British?
I think a binky's pretty British
No one in my
sounding.
family is British. Your family. There's a gentleman
What
in
do
your
they
family.
call them? I'll have to ask Alex. I'm not sure. Passies?
I say
No,
passy.
Do you say passy? I feel like passy is.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a funny
I
thing
don't
to
know.
talk
You
about.
seem foreign as hell to me right now. Dropping binky in here.
I called it
I-
Nunu.
Foreign
Fucking
as
know.
hell. I
Nunu.
studied abroad in London for 3 whole months.
Oh, me too. High five.
Oh my God, we've lived everywhere at the same time.
Yeah.
We're maybe different times. Probably different
This
times.
is probably our third drink together instead
Yeah.
of our first.
Yeah. Where in London did you live?
West Acton.
I don't know where that is.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Way
That's just
west.
a sneak
Too
preview
far
of what
west
you'll
to
see
be
at
cool.
August 28th. Cool. I
I'm
lived
so
in a very
excited about
uncool
your
part of
show,
town.
by
I know, me too. And we're gonna hunt down these Easter eggs, and we'll get in trouble.
We
We'll
can
hide
talk
them
about
again.
the show more.
Let's talk about the show more.
Yes,
Should
please.
we? Is it time to maybe play a track from Boyfriend? Let's play
Sure.
it. Let's play one of the hit tunes.
Yeah, I think
the
he's
kid-
gonna play Deadbeat.
Tell us a little bit
Just
about
the-
the inspiration for Deadbeat before we play it.
Well, it's my most
Or after.
recent song because it's been the most recent frustration of mine, which is scrubs and deadbeats and bums trying to holler at me. You gotta check yourself. Like, I know times are tough, but like, look at your resume and then decide if you want to like sidle up next to me at that bar and then not even offer to buy.
Think
me.
about what you can offer to this hollow.
Yeah, and just to the world because like you're taking up space. So what are you doing for the world, really?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Let's listen to Deadbeat.
Yeah.
Let's give it a little listen.
Certainly not giving micro limbs.
No, there's no microloans.
No deadbeats.
Tried to climb over, but his friend had to drop him off. Tried to climb over, but he played with the mama mouse. Tried to climb over, but the party being popped off. Tried to climb sober, but the thing ain't being high. Tried to take me out, but the wallet too dead. Tried to choke me out, but he too chit-chat. Tried to jerk it out, but the dick too thin. Tried to bring it out, but it didn't brought in. He a fucking deadbeat, you can't fuck with me. Fuck it in your car, who you is, fuck is deadbeat. Fuck you think you are, fuck blah blah deadbeat. Fucking with a stop, yeah, fuck right, that's me. Rollin' one up, 'cause he can't roll that. Show what he a thug with the fake A-head. Go with all the bugs like he been had that. Showed up to your truck 'cause he been stashed that. Asking for a pup like he earned a toe. Asking for a fuck like he earned a coat. Asking for them drugs like he earned that coat. I'm laughing at these girls like my favorite shows. Texted on the late night, bitch it ain't no date night.
Deadbeat, y'all. It was fun that we were all listening to it in our headphones and nobody else in the building could hear
I
it.
felt like one of those babies at Jazz Fest.
But it was
My
if you had a
own
soundtrack.
reality. Yeah, like
and,
reverse.
And because we, as a show here at Happy Hour, don't want to be a deadbeat, we're going to give a little shout out to our sponsors
Oh, yeah.
right now. So, an interesting segue, but today's show is brought to you by Petite Pet Care. If you're going out of town or have a crazy schedule and a dog named Biscuit who needs to be watched, the folks at Petite Pet Care will take care of your pet in his or her own home. For loving care when you're not there, go to petitepetcare.com. And it's also brought to us by Basics Swim and Gym, a full range of fashion swimsuits, workout, and yoga clothes. JT, that one's for you. The all-new Basics Swim and Gym is on Magazine Street near Jefferson Avenue. And another one for JT after his bourbon. We're brought to you by Hangover Destroyer, the only all-natural product medically proven to prevent a hangover. Go to Hangover Destroyer's website, hddestroyer.com, write Happy Hour in the coupon code, and get 30% off of Hangover Destroyer and seize the dawn. And we're also brought to you by UnlistedNOLA.com, the revolutionary new way to buy a house in New Orleans. If you know what you're looking for, you can find your perfect match before it comes on the market. It's the match.com of real estate, UnlistedNOLA.com. And that's our sponsor messages. Thanks, guys. Let's talk about Deadbeat.
I
We're
can't
not
wait to
deadbeats.
watch
I
For
know.
the Tees dance to your
It's
music.
good.
I'm glad you think so.
We loved it.
It's right in
It's
music.
going to be. So
It's
What
actually my
music,
dad
JT?
wailing on guitar.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Isn't it cool? I think it's cute.
Your dad?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
amazing.
He really
awesome.
wanted to add something to
And he
the
doesn't want you to end up with a
And
deadbeat.
he just sent it to me. He was like, yo, I just, he didn't say yo. He said, hey.
Hello.
I heard this part and I decided to play it. And I love it. I think it makes the track.
Yeah, it's so,
I have
cool.
A
Well,
really
it's in the
silly
genes.
grin whenever I hear that song.
That's so cool. And it's
The Pops.
the Pops. Is Pops in Nashville as well, or where's Pops?
He once was. He's flown the coop
Oh, okay.
to Utah,
Sorry.
up in the mountains.
Interesting.
Oh, not the mortal coop.
Yeah.
He's alive.
He's with us.
Yeah.
He's still wailing on the guitar on Deadbeat. That's cool. Very cool.
Do you record here?
Yeah.
Do you have a
And, like-
secret? She's a secret location.
Yes. Wait, I had something that I was supposed to tell y'all earlier about the show. Since
Tell
y'all are
us.
coming.
Tell us.
So if you show up in lingerie, or in your case, just skivvies, or because
Uh-oh.
I think skivvies are male specific, or just a robe, loungewear in general, you will receive a gift from me, a personal gift, and it will be gift wrapped.
Not as a part of the scavenger hunt. This is in
Yeah,
addition
this is separate.
to.
This is for my audience.
Yes.
Receives these gifts.
This
They're
is
not
so cool.
nautical themed.
And you have to be like fully. It's not like you could be like, oh, I'm wearing a little kimono over my outfit. You have to like be fully.
No, yeah, you need to be under
commit.
there. Like you can have underwear under there because some people.
Of course,
might
you don't.
be
I mean,
uncomfortable.
yeah, you
Although
don't.
you need to let it breathe sometimes.
It's important.
It's like a true thing.
Well, let's talk about that because that.
No, it's like gynecologist
We're not
told
gonna-
me that.
I
She
may
you
have
need to
considered
let
that
your pussy
before
breathe.
birthing 2 babies.
Just let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
Let it breathe. Oh, yeah, because apparently, like, you pee in your pants after you have a baby, right? Like, is that a thing?
Well, I had to have a
Continence.
C-section, so
Oh.
yeah, because they were identical. They shared a placenta, and apparently that can be.
Let's talk about placentas. Did you get
Yeah.
it, and did you blend it into a drink
Did you eat it?
afterwards?
I did not even see it.
Good.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm sorry. That's just my thought on it. I think it's like, I don't think we ate it in ancient. Maybe we did eat it in ancient times, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. It's not.
No, they didn't even ask me.
They didn't.
I would have said
They
no,
should
but
have
they
at least
didn't even
asked.
ask.
They should have asked. I feel like it's
should've.
your property. Like it came from you. They should have asked. They asked if you
At
wanted
least
your babies.
they gave
You
me
said,
the
yes,
babies.
I
They
do
gave
want
me
the
the
babies.
babies. That's all I really wanted.
It's all you wanted out of the whole thing. And you were on bed rest for 6 weeks. You
Yes,
said.
before they were born.
What do you do? Like, do you watch like a lot of Real
I
Housewives?
thought
or,
I
like,
was
what?
gonna be some master crafter.
You thought your adult coloring books probably would have been a really good.
that would have been
fit.
great. I ended up watching Netflix the whole time because I was so uncomfortable and I couldn't sleep at night, so I would sleep on and off during the day. So it was just not a very productive time. Well, it was productive in that I was baking 2 babies, but
Creating human.
Baking babies.
Productive in a way that's not like defined in modern. Like I think it's really interesting that I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today, and like in modern society now, like women are like, it's like sort of shameful. Like if you were to leave your job and have kids, people are like, I don't want people to think I'm leaving my job because I'm having kids. I'm like, you're doing a very important thing. Like that to me, that's like the most productive thing. It's literally the most productive thing that you could ever do.
It's pretty amazing.
It's pretty amazing. So I
Yeah.
think that we need to like.
But I
girl
can make
power it
some
back.
recommendations, some Netflix recommendations.
Okay, yeah. What's your favorite Netflix of 2014?
24. Well, that
'Cause
is
that
when
was when you
I got
were-
into Parks and Rec.
Oh yeah.
Good one.
Absolute favorite. Love it.
Who's your is Leslie Knope your favorite, or is what's his name? Ron Swanson, because he's my favorite.
I love Ron Swanson. I think
His
Chris Pratt's
unabashed
pretty
love of-
funny.
yeah,
he's got
he's good.
good slapstick comedic timing.
Aziz, Treat Yourself is my favorite segment of any show. I don't know if y'all are familiar. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, he came up with
I'm a velvet cashmere candy cane. Like when he wore velvet slippies, cashmere socks, velvet pants,
Or
cashmere
when-
sweater.
Jerry had a fart attack. That's the best.
Jerry, aka Gary, aka Larry, aka like he.
Whatever name.
My dog is named Gary, and so we just call him all the different
Larry
Gurgich
and
names. too.
If anyone has not seen the show, you have to YouTube the scene when Leslie Knope is giving her campaign speech in the ice skating, ice hockey arena. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's just pure,
pure motivation.
gold.
Yeah. And what about Lil Sebastian?
Oh.
And Genuine, who was
yeah.
my favorite of the, mid to late 90s. He's active. Pony, obviously,
Oh, yeah.
the hit song by Genuine. He is Donna Meagle's cousin on the program. I'm
That's
like
right.
acting like I wrote the IMDb page for Parks and Rec.
It's true. I didn't.
It's a
But
really great show.
It's a great
I
show.
agree.
And Genuine does he does the tribute to Lil Sebastian, who is the pony
That's right.
who dies. And he sings Pony to Pony. But anyway, that's pour one out for Parks and Rec. I don't understand. It's like the massage that you wish that you could just not leave. Why do shows like that have to end?
I know. An Idiot Abroad is pretty good too.
I haven't watched that.
Oh, yes.
What's JT,
seen
you
it?
like it? What's your
Oh,
favorite
yes.
part of Idiot Abroad?
So, I mean, like, how they describe it, it's like a Bart Simpson going across the world and experiencing things that he's never experienced, but the guy does not like experiencing new things, like, at all. So he goes to
Prefer
China.
to be on his couch.
Oh,
Brought
yeah.
to you by Ricky Gervais.
Exactly, yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So, like, he goes to China, and, of course, they're trying to get him to try all these new things, and he's like, well, what if I end up liking them and I can't get them back in England? Like, I don't want to try them. It's just the most absolutely ridiculous person that you would ever see on television.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's really
That's cool.
good.
So it's not a real.
No, it's real.
I mean, it's wait.
It's a real person
Oh,
that
yeah.
they send.
And they
He
s-
doesn't want to go to these places, and they send him. It's a friend of theirs that they
This is the
send.
best show on.
It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
And it's like
on
what
with-
your bucket list would be.
like anything I would ever dream of doing, but he doesn't
and
want to
he's
do any
like-
of it.
He's like, this is awful.
It's his worst nightmare.
He
That's
says,
amazing.
he
How do
calls
you
the
find a
Swimming with
guy like that?
dolphins.
Yeah.
Skydiving.
I feel like from our hometown in Baton Rouge, we could find a few people like that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
JT
You never
and I
want to
went-
leave.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
never. And Baton Rouge is just the greatest.
Just want to go to Tigerland.
I just want to go
every
to Tiger. I
weekend.
just want to go to Friends. I just want to go to Bogies. It's fine.
My dad was wearing a Fred shirt the other day, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Oh man, you're looking real young in that Fred shirt
Oh,
right there."
look, it's spelt. JT
yeah.
and I actually went to the same high school, not at the same time. Mm-hmm. I'm a little older than JT.
Basketball.
Go Knights.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little older than both of you.
We are all of different ages, and that's fun. That's
okay.
That's what we're here for. That's
Mature
what we're here for.
adult.
We're having a multi-generational. No, it's not multi-generational at all. We're not like that. Geezer coloring books. Geezer coloring books would be sick. You could. They have these amazing catalogs. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but I had an elderly neighbor whose mail got swapped with mine several times, and there's a catalog made for old people, and it's stuff like crutches or like things to put over your toilet so that you can sit on it, but it's also like a lot of elderly people sexual aids.
Coloring book.
Oh.
Coloring book
it's
idea.
like, it's like warm socks to prevent your diabetes, and flip to the next page and it's like sexual aid for elderly people.
Oh.
But not like Viagra,
Like
bis-
pillows
like
and-
things, like pillows,
Ballasts.
There was one thing that was like it sounds really gross when so it was like a sleeve to put
For which part?
for the man's part, but it was like made out
a
of
condom?
cardboard. No, but it was like open. I don't understand how it works.
That
Like,
can't
I
be
don't
comfortable
get it.
for
I was
the
like
woman.
so uncomfortable just looking at the picture. I was like, how does this work? Like,
Made by U-Haul? Like
yeah. Yeah, it's like it was bubble wrap packing tape and this cardboard sleeve for your dong. JT is embarrassed. I'm so sorry. He's so young and so
that's the
pretty.
thing when they get old,
Was that me?
they need a little support. That's how it works.
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about the
A
woman.
little help
I mean,
from your friend. Yeah, the woman. I think there was stuff for the women too.
Yeah, but I mean,
not
cardboard?
as out. Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
My granddad
Well, that's
doesn't get that
what
in the mail. He gets stuff from Ben
Mine-
Carson.
What's that?
Oh, you don't know about that? We're not going to
Republican
get into
candidate.
politics.
I thought Ben Carson's was what you said, like
Oh,
like
like
a
a place.
catalog. I was like,
No, he could be a place.
like I know who Ben Carson is.
Yeah. He actually
Um,
like leaves messages on my granddad's voicemail. It's
Like
weird.
personal ones.
Well, no, but it's you know
It's his-
it's to seem that way to a senile
For a robocall.
old person. Yeah,
No, yeah.
it's sad.
I had to go like
Way to take it
It's like
down.
loneliness.
Does he have an answering machine, or
Like a
is it
marketing-
actual
No, like
cell
a
phone
real.
voicemail?
He has a real answering machine, analog.
Yeah, cool.
They just switched over to city water like 3 years ago.
That's amazing.
They had well water up until then.
Where do they live in?
Rural Alabama.
Did the well run dry?
No, I think the city made them do it.
That's
I think the
annoying.
well was like going strong.
As
A
well as it
metaphor
was,
like,
for-
you must drink our water.
Have you heard of a place in rural Alabama called Dell's Den?
Yeah.
How's Dell doing? I call the number. So I don't know if y'all have ever done this. You should Google it and call them if you haven't. Dell's Den. I don't know if it's a real building. A friend of mine who lives in LA and is from New York went to Dell's Den and said there were chips and a couple of beers in a cooler. But it is a man who has an outbound voicemail where he does sort of announcements and his thoughts, and it's amazing. He hasn't updated it since the fall of 2013. So I'm a little
Gotta check on him.
concerned. Yeah. But he's a real big Auburn football
Oh,
fan.
good. War Damn Eagle.
War Damn Eagle. And Auburn, all the people I meet from Auburn, there's a huge Auburn contingent. I love LSU. Don't get me wrong. But like of
Traitor.
the Alabama
I was
football
about
teams,
to-
I'm going to
Oh,
go
of
with
course,
Auburn,
of
obviously.
course.
Auburn is a great town. We'll talk about that in a second. But Dell's Den, Dell will leave a message that lasts for like 5 minutes, and he just talks about, he's like, it's a great day in the universe, and here call, and you call and you just get pepped
Daily.
up by
Daily?
it. But no,
Changes?
I think it was more of a monthly thing, but he hasn't. I'm worried about
Oh,
him.
he
So
hasn't
if
updated
any
it.
listeners to this show have any idea what's actually going on with it, he may just have not wanted to do it anymore, but it causes a little concern.
Yeah.
The last one was in the fall of 2013.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Pour one out for Dell, everyone. Just let's take a little minute.
Mine's already out.
Yeah, mine too.
Shoot, we
We need more rosé.
need more rosé. So hashtag
Dell.
summer water. I can't
Call Rick Ross.
I can't get up and get some right now.
No, you
Otherwise,
can't.
I would. But
There'd leave an awkward silence in your
did you
place.
did you in LA know any of the Auburnites that were there?
No.
There were a big Auburn. There's a big Auburn
I missed
group.
that. I was, in the Pac-10 at that time, now the Pac-12.
Yeah,
I was trying to really ride that wave, but it didn't go so well. UCLA just didn't
perform.
No, yeah.
They needed a cardboard sleeve.
I mean, basketball was doing great. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, football.
Football.
The Rose Bowl needed a giant cardboard sleeve.
Wouldn't that be great if that was something people said? Like, you know what? I think you just need a cardboard sleeve today.
Let's start it.
I think
Let's
it
start
will be now.
You could say that to people who visit the practice. Like, you know what? I'm going to give you a cardboard sleeve. I don't think it's appropriate for children. Let's talk about working.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. I want to ask questions about you.
Yeah.
Probing people's brains.
I read their minds. No, I'm just kidding.
What do you? So, give us a day in the life moment for you.
Well, it's only been 3 days in my life
Oh, that's true.
thus far. Well, prior to me having babies,
You were busting
I was
corruption.
working in the Inspector General's office, so,
So
that
what
was a
is the
different job.
Tell us-
Inspector
tell us
General's
about
a
that.
real official title.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there's an office
Sounds
in the
like
city of
Go
New
Gadget.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's awesome.
Did you have a jacket that had like all sorts of crap that you
I had a
could,
polo shirt. It said Inspector
with a
General.
logo?
I wasn't the Inspector General,
but you were in the
but I
office.
worked for the Inspector General.
And what kind of corruption did you root out?
So I worked for the city of New Orleans Inspector General,
Mm-hmm.
and basically we followed any city money to see if it was being spent appropriately according to the law, and or being stolen, or if anything suspicious appeared to be going on. And I was an evaluator in the office, and so there are 3 different teams in the office. There's the inspections and evaluations, the auditors, and then the investigators. So we were kind of a first wave to go in and look at the invoicing and books and processes and how are
I'm
things
guessing
working.
people weren't too pleased to see you when you went in.
No, generally not. I think over time, maybe people in city government could see us more as, we're here to help you, make sure you're following the law, make sure things are going the way they should be. Now, if somebody was not performing appropriately, then they would not be happy to see us. The team that I worked on did not do investigations, so if we found anything that looked suspicious or possibly illegal, we would pass it on to the investigators.
Gotcha.
And so then they would take over and do the hardball stuff. So
you guys got to get out of the way. You were like
yes,
sort of.
we were like the nice. Well,
Just
not
checking
were.
up
They
on
still
you.
are. They still are.
She
I
was
no
a part
longer
of it,
work
yes.
for the office, but it's an amazing office, and they're doing amazing work, and I miss it greatly. But I need a 3-day work week right now because
for sure. Because you've got
2
Cecil
babies.
and Poet. And so now you work with your dad
Yes, that is
doing
correct.
family psychology.
That's right. He has a private practice in Old Metairie, which it basically services the greater New Orleans area, and with an emphasis on child and family issues. And so if your child has a problem in school or achieving in school or a behavior problem, we do evaluations and assessments, and we determine what the issues are, if there are any, and if so, what type of intervention would be helpful.
Gotcha.
Typically behavioral. We don't prescribe medication.
Yeah, you're a psychologist.
Exactly. So
I
it's all
think
behavioral.
that's good.
Conference there.
Yes, cognitive behavioral intervention.
Which is and learning how to, teaching the right skill sets.
Exactly.
Do you find that those skill sets that you've learned in helping other families assists you as you work with family?
Oh, absolutely. Practice makes perfect, right?
Is it
Practice
weird?
makes nearly perfect.
Is it weird to work with your dad in that sort of context? Or
I love it.
It's great.
He's an excellent boss. He's amazing to work with. He's trusting, and he doesn't micromanage, and I have my degree as
you have
well.
a doctorate.
I have a doctorate as well. So
That's more than a degree.
That is way more than a degree.
I have a degree.
Give yourself
You have a DR on the front of your name if you want it.
Yeah,
You
doctor,
can make us all
Sarah.
call you doctor.
Call me doctor. Yes.
Yeah, what if I was like,
Doctor
hi Sarah, and you're like,
Inspector
it's
General.
Dr. Sarah.
They all called me Doc in the Federal Reserve Bank when I worked there. Yeah.
What's up,
That's
Doc?
awesome.
What's up, Doc? Yeah.
That's
I liked
cool.
it. I'm not going to lie. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Let's keep doing. I apologize. I've set a very terrible tone by
don't
introducing you as
apologize.
Sarah. It's Doctor, everyone. It's
Doctor.
And JT, have you ever worked with your dad?
I have shown rental properties for my dad, so yes.
There you go. So your dad played on
All the
on
family.
Oh, wow.
Deadbeat.
Yep.
You work with your dad, and you've shown,
Synchronicities abound.
it's all about the dad.
Oh yeah.
Have you and your dad ever co-led a conversation?
We never have. Probably, but
time
not
to-
not
it's
over,
time.
not broadcasted for anyone. My dad and I are in the same line of work, though. I do PR stuff, and he
Oh.
does. He has a PR agency. So,
Oh.
yeah, but I don't work for him. I never have. Crazy.
It's never too late.
Oh my God! Is this a sign?
Never too late. I think it is.
It's where's the psychic telling me that I'm gonna have?
I think
work
she's
with my
coming
dad.
back to. No, there was a psychic on the show a year and a half ago.
For when you were here before.
Yes, and I think she's coming back in September.
So I should ask her.
I've kept in touch with her.
Of course you have. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like if somebody had told me something that turned out to
Well,
be that
she
accurate.
did. She wasn't the one who told me.
She
But I
wasn't
did
one of the
ask
three.
her. It was before I got pregnant, and we were trying to get pregnant. And I asked her if she thought that I had children in my future, and her response to me wasn't. You can go back and check the archives, but I think she said, "Are you
Chris, are you
psychic?"
checking the archives right now?
She asked me if I was psychic. Are you psychic?
She's supposed to know if you're psychic.
Wait, that's a great move by a psychic. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, just pass it off.
Just, you know what? I'm having a drink. I'm a little tired. Are you
Are
psychic?
you
'Cause I'll
psychic?
let you just do this.
But I did get pregnant 2 weeks later.
So you were psychic.
Yeah, I think she was hinting at something.
Yeah.
She was just. Yes, she was, and I'm sure she's excellent at what she does. JT, I feel like we've had a lot of lady talk. Do you have any man stuff that you need to contribute? You do political communications as well as this fun stuff. Do you have both jobs with the Estopanol Group and? Is this a volunteer thing with Fun 17, or is this a...
Yeah, so I do work with the Estopanol group, and then I also work at Cure right across the street from here.
Oh, so where are we going next?
Exactly.
Drinks. Sorry, we're staying at Wayfair all night long because Wayfair is delightful. And then some other day we may go to
this,
Cure at some point.
But yep. So I mean, I'm still a student also, so I am also the Fun 17 stuff is volunteer.
Okay.
And
so you're busy.
You're a Renaissance man.
Oh yeah, I try to stay busy.
Yeah.
I was really lazy for a while, so now I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get all of these things done.
You graduated from
You
high
are a
school like
deadbeat.
12 and a half minutes ago, so I don't think that you
What are you
were
studying?
lazy.
Urban planning and sustainable development. So
Cool.
Lots of stuff to do in New
Lots
Orleans.
of stuff to do in New
Yeah.
Orleans. Yeah, it's a great town for it, for
Yeah.
sure.
And Baton Rouge, if I ever decide that.
Is Baton Rouge really trying to be sustainable?
No, of course not. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so
they have a
there's an
lot of work to
opportunity.
do.
Yes.
They have a lot of work to do.
Yes. There you go. There you go.
But they'll
busy.
never do it. They'll never do it ever.
Maybe if they hear
Or
this,
pay.
they will.
Baton Rouge, listen up, okay?
And
Kip.
New Orleans.
Is Kip still the mayor there? Kip Holden?
Oh yeah, Kip. Oh yeah.
Kip, this is a message for you from JT. JT, go ahead.
You need to get on your game and do some urban planning. And
Get
not
an inspector
have-
general.
Don't be a deadbeat.
Yeah, and
Don't be a
probably
deadbeat.
pay for an inspector general also. Yes.
Yes, because do they not have one?
I don't think so.
I bet they don't. They
There's
don't
an
like to
inspector
pay.
general for the
Oh.
state of Louisiana, but they look at state
State
government,
stuff,
so
not
local
city.
government.
They
I
don't want
know.
to pay for anything.
That's
you know?
crazy. Just like
They
a deadbeat.
just expect nice things, and then they're like, oh,
And
but
they don't
we
know what
wanna
to
pay
do with
for
their
it.
nice things.
But y'all do have a great rec program, don't you?
Yeah, we actually do. And
Rec-
libraries.
rec.
Yep. We have
Rec.
good libraries and we have good
Recreation.
My
recreation.
13th
i.e.
birthday
Parks
party
and
was
Rec.
at the Breck Blue Room
Oh.
off of Jefferson Highway. It was a boy-girl dance,
Uh-oh.
and it was a Halloween theme because my birthday is in October.
How would Leslie Knope have decorated that dance?
Leslie Knope would have gone crazy.
Crazy.
Speaking of crazy, but not crazy, should we listen to another fun music track?
Oh, sure.
I think Chris has it ready. Yeah, Chris? Which, is there a preference, boyfriend?
What would best fit the theme of the evening?
Corruption busting,
Yeah.
bourbon, no mo rosé. We're out of drink.
Adult coloring book.
Adult coloring
Netflix.
books, Netflix, blanket,
In that case, let's go
cardboard
with
sleeves,
lean.
lean,
I'm thinking of the cardboard sleeves.
lean into the cardboard sleeves.
You can be my Bonnie, baby, I'll be your Clyde. You can call me baby, baby, I'll be your ride. You my Alice Douglas, I'm Gertrude Stein. But we both Cleopatra, we both do fine. Adam and Eve, Romeo, Juliet. Ike and Tina, J and B, we get so wet. Johnny Cash walk the line, well I walk the line too. Baby, see me walk the line, cause I'm walking straight to you. Go. If you lean on me and I lean on you, we can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. If you lean on me and I lean on you, we can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. If you lean on me and I lean on you, we can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. If you lean on me and I lean on you, we can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. They say stand by your man, I'ma lean on you. They say stand by your man, I'ma lean on you. They say stand by your man, I'ma lean on you. I'ma lean on you. They say stand by your man, I'ma lean on you. They say stand by your man, I'ma lean on you. They say stand by your man, I'ma lean on you. I'ma lean on you. Go lean on me and I lean on you. We can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. If you lean on me and I lean on you, we can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. If you lean on me and I lean on you, we can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. If you lean on me and I lean on you, we can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. I'm tripping up that lean, but it ain't in my cup. I'm sipping on that lean, baby, come fill it up. I'm tripping on the lean, not the hood stuff. Stay sipping on the lean, it's the good stuff. What? We got 2 cups. You plus me means 2 cups. Love, we got true love. We don't need no party, just need us. Go lean on me and I lean on you. We can put our backs together, baby, make a lean too. If you baby.
Yeah, we were just doing a pantomime
You
that
didn't even
mimicked
need
what
to
it looks
snap.
like when people ordered drinks, and then we got it.
And then actually get the drink.
So was that song inspired by Sheryl Sandberg's hit book, Lean In?
This actually, I think, inspired Sheryl Sandberg. So
Oh, the in your face Sheryl Sandberg.
predating.
Predated her
just all of
whole
her.
thing.
You need a choreographed dance for that song.
I have
You
one.
have
That
one.
Do
You can see
really?
it at One Eye Jack's on
Not on
August
August 18th, on August 28th.
28.
Not
okay.
yesterday,
past, but
Oh,
but
yeah.
9
future.
days from
Okay.
now.
Soon it will be the present, and you'll receive a present if you arrive.
In your
skivvies.
skivvies.
In my skivvies.
In your skivvies, and bring your friends.
You can
I
show up
gotta
in your
get a robe.
skivvies on Saturday too,
Okay,
Yeah, both
okay.
nights.
if you
Oh,
should.
wear yacht. You should wear a nautical themed pashmina Afghan to wear yacht.
Because we're on a boat.
That's a
On a
great
boat.
Is that it?
band
It's
name.
sailing music. Sailing music.
It is sailing music, and if you go to, I love so these guys. It's funny because when I saw that you were with Wear Yacht, I was like, I can't believe I don't know her because it's a bunch of my.
I just
dude
met
friends.
half the band pretty
because
much.
you.
So.
I love that you like heard that they were doing this concept, and you're like, I must be a part of this, right?
Yes, I left a comment on their Facebook page and said, I already know all the music.
And they were.
Please let me sing. And then they deleted my comment.
They were. It was too bold. It was too bold and too in their face. We'll have to find out why they deleted it.
Yeah.
It might be some secret.
Hey, guys.
Well,
They
they
might-
deleted it, but then I'll let you join.
They
They
did.
did email me, and I auditioned.
Oh.
They're very serious.
They're
and
legit.
They
It's
are
not-
They are professional musicians. It sounds good.
They
I'm
wouldn't
there.
do anything
So
that
there.
wasn't.
I'm gonna not
Please
even leave.
come.
I'll
Please
I'll
come.
sleep in the green
And we'll
room.
send a massage
I'll
table.
be one of the things inside the Easter egg. It'll just be a really large paper mache. That
would be amazing.
I'll come out in a sailor uniform, complete with 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh my gosh.
In
You
my
could do
armpits.
an improvisational dance.
Yeah, please invite me.
Like
I'll come.
Yeah, you should do it.
I think the guys might go for that.
All I want to do is just sing back up on that one I keep forgetting song, which
Okay.
apparently, thank you for telling me, was Michael McDonald's sister.
I
being
found that
the
out recently.
whitest person that has ever been on a microphone, more white than I am right now. It's just like I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. Like
sound just like
it's
her.
like thank you. Did it test?
You
well?
need to
Was
let-
that my audition?
Yeah, I think you need to
You're
tell
in
the
the
guys
bands.
that you need to come up on stage
There it
for
is.
that.
When I have a cocktail or a glass of rosé, I always sing just the backup part of
It's
that
good.
song.
It's good, right?
I have a really good Michael McDonald impression, but we don't need to do that today.
Oh, yes.
At the show, I'll do it, and nobody can hear it. We've got more rosé coming, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah. Wayfair, where
Boyfriend, I'm
gourmet
excited
food
about
is in
your
a
show,
sandwich.
though, really.
Yeah.
So am I.
I'm
How
very
much
excited.
is there
Excited.
glitter? Is there going to be like glitter? And tell us a little bit about what we should expect when we walk
Should I
in.
let you know? Well, there is a very important zine release happening, which is the first time my
Ooh.
lyrics have been published. So you can physically hold them in your hands,
That's awesome.
which will help guide
Sing along?
Are there
Sing
coloring
along
book
if you must.
aspects to the zine? No.
There are now.
Up for interpretation, yes, definitely. And I'm actually having a whole pop-up shop there, so it's not just a merch area; it is a store.
a full store.
Like an immersive
You can be like
pop-up
boyfriend.
shop
Hashtag
experience.
be like boyfriend.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of different materials there for you to buy.
Cardboard.
Yes.
Cardboard sleeves.
I
Should I,
have
put the
a
order in
friend.
now for the cardboard sleeves? 'Cause
Yeah,
we're
those might
9
go
days
fast,
out. Those
actually.
would go real fast. Wait,
Yeah, I
wait
think
you
you'll
have a
enjoy.
you have a friend?
Yeah,
who
I
needs
may
to-
like have a friend who may
Needs
need
a cardboard
cardboard sleeve. You know.
That's funny. One of this like stipulations is you
friend.
can't buy them for yourself. You have to buy them for a friend. So
Okay,
that's
okay, good.
You'll,
Well,
you'll
that's
totally
perfect.
pass.
That works.
What else? So JT, I feel like we just need to learn more about little JT. He's not little, ladies, gentlemen. He's
A little
he's-
baby.
He's a little baby. He's young. I'm just a baby. I don't have money. Did y'all watch Broad City when Fred Armisen was a baby and he didn't have any money?
Yes.
We're getting nods all around the restaurant. I was like, yes, I love that show so much. It's so good.
Fred Armisen also. I have a question though about your program.
Okay.
Do they ever fund, rap cabaret acts?
Ooh.
We
Specifically, the founder of Rap Cabaret, who is hungry and drinking free rosé.
drinking free rosé.
Her diet.
No, we do actually. We would like to start helping musicians and things of that sort,
This
and
is
artists, and
I mean, I have a business plan. I have so many spreadsheets.
Do
Okay.
it. Do your elevator pitch right now.
Lots of
So-
spreadsheets, lots of sheets spread, boyfriend69.com. That's all you need to know. That's my elevator pitch.
Would that be
How
the
can
first
you
it
time?
actually
turn that
ends
down?
with me walking off the elevator, but since we're not, and I couldn't do the flourish, the physical.
Right.
You can do half of it. You can chair dance it. Like chair dance flourish.
Boyfriend69.com. That's all you need to know.
And she's out. Door open. She's
Drop
out.
the mic.
Drop the mic.
But not these mics.
But not these are really nice mics, and Chris spent some time setting them up. Don't
Yeah.
these mics look great?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're like a legit podcast / endeavor with these mics. We always are, but this is a real deal thing. You guys are all looking at me. What else? What is your what's a final comment from each of you? Sarah, take it away. What's a final word from you? What do you? She looks nervous and upset.
Dad, that's what my girls are saying right now.
Oh, cool.
So I'm just going to say that because that's been in my head for the past week and a half.
Do you think they're trying to say dada, and does that make you nervous and upset because your husband's getting first billing?
Yes.
Did I just stir that up in you? I'm so sorry.
No, this is a reality that I'm living every day.
Every day. Every day. JT?
Is this actually a final comment?
I mean, I think we're about to shut this whole thing down.
All right. So my final comment would definitely be.
Oh my God, he's got a whole.
I
like
got
he
it.
looks like
I got it.
he looks like a sportscaster from like vintage
with the
golf
headphones.
reels. Yeah,
it
like
does
you
work.
look like you're reporting live from the like Vancouver Olympics.
And we have over here. No.
Do with like some golf commentary.
Some golf commentary. Can we put like birds in the background, like the fake birds
Chris,
or anything like that?
Do we have the budget for that?
No,
Okay.
nothing like that. No, I would say go to fun17.com/donate and give us a little helping hand because we need it, and it would be really great because.
How big or small donation? Does every little bit count? Is what I'm asking you,
Every
JT?
little bit counts, but if you want to give $1 million, we are completely open to that.
We're gonna the three of us are gonna pool our money and give you $1 million today.
Perfect. Awesome.
I have a big check in the car.
The check?
I
You
have
have
a big
the
check.
big check?
A big check. I went to Kinko's before
That
and
would
had
be
it done.
official. That would be very official.
Oh yeah. It's not. I don't know if you guys know. There's like no routing number on those big checks. They're not real.
What?
Yeah.
What about a
So
ribbon?
don't
to
take a
cut?
big
Something
check
like
from
that.
Fund 17.
It won't
Get a
work.
real
A
check.
literal big check.
Get a real check.
A real one.
Yeah. What about you?
Watching you.
August 18th and 28th.
Both.
Your show.
Both in the past and the present and the future, I'll be playing August 28th.
So
For real.
excited.
One-Eyed Jack's boyfriend's 3rd annual birthday bash.
Is it your birthday?
Yeah. It's my 3rd year in a row to celebrate my birthday in New Orleans
At One Eye Jack's?
with a concert. No, the last years were
Sorry.
Siberia, but I've just, I need a
You're
larger.
bigger than
Yeah.
that.
I'm at
That's so
capacity,
exciting.
y'all. Trixie Minx will be there. Florida Tees, Maggie Corner, former lead singer of Galactic. if you're
Very
not familiar.
cool.
Mulheron, an up-and-coming R&B group. I don't know if y'all know, but you will. Their SoundCloud is really blowing up.
That's
big
so
time.
cool.
As well as Vinsantos, a drag performer from here that's very dramatic. And, of course, Air Sex.
Obviously.
It's pretty much.
And wear your
yeah.
skivvies if you're a boy and your
Yeah, you'll get a gift.
lingerie. You'll get a gift.
Yeah. Zine
Cardboard.
release, pop-up shop, cupcake bar, visual installation. It's going to be off the chain.
Is there,
Hidden gifts.
Can you leave
for
it up
the
for
Wear
the
Yacht.
29th? Can you leave it all
I know.
up
I'm sure the guys
for
would be
Saturday
totally
night?
into that.
Where Yacht 29th? I feel like I have to,
I'll
say
just,
that
put
instead of
rope
what my
on top
babies
of
say.
What I do.
I know you're like, I didn't promo my show.
No,
and she's like really going for it on the
Yeah,
good.
and now I don't want to. I didn't mean
Well,
to
she
interrupt you.
has like a
Sorry.
side hustle, which is not only raising humans but giving people advice.
I know.
All my entire job is to make sure everyone knows who I am and knows how awesome I am. So.
And entertain. You're entertaining.
Yeah,
You're
that too.
providing a service.
Yeah, is it weird that so much of the game is the marketing aspect of the game? Like, is it like, cause from a creative perspective, is it strange that like you have to really? You excel at it. You're great at it, but
Thank
like.
you.
Does that make it hard? I mean, it's like it's a whole thing.
No, because that's creative too.
Yeah, it's
You know,
true.
Like to social media. What's my
So-
post going to be today?
What's my Instagram?
What
gonna be?
outfit can I wear in this picture? It's great. I'm just playing dress up for the world.
And
What's
the world
better than
appreciates
that?
it.
I'm having a
Nothing's better than that.
sleepover with
Nothing.
the internet.
Boyfriend having a sleepover with the internet for a long time.
One
in the
like
past,
at a
in the
time.
future. Put me on a never-ending massage table to your dreams. I
And
like this.
your underwear can't get frozen.
I need to hire you for my PR.
Your underwear can't get frozen. Oh, I'll take it. Your underwear can't get frozen, and nobody's gonna dip your hand in warm water and try to make you pee in your pants. Was that a thing?
Light
I
as a
don't know if
feather,
it's
stiff as
real.
a cardboard sleeve.
Oh, I don't think we can do any better
think we
than
should
that.
end
I
on
think we
that.
gotta close it down. This has been Happy Hour for It's New Orleans. Our producer is Graham DuPont. Our associate producer and technical director is Chris Keogh. Our music director is Christian Unruh. Our theme music was written by and is being currently played by Mitch Foreman. If you'd like to be on the show, drop us a line. Our address is on our website. Check out our other happy hours and other shows. Out to Lunch with Peter Raschuti live at Commander's Palace. True to the Game with Chris True. Midnight Menu +1 with Margot Moss and the Man Who Ate New Orleans, Ray Canada. Louisiana Eats with Poppy Tooker. Milo's Music Parlor with Kim Vu. And the revolutionary new way to buy a house in New Orleans, Unlisted NOLA. Keep up with us on Facebook, Twitter, and a bunch of other time-sucking social media. On all of the platforms, we're It's New Orleans. You can find photos from this show on itsneworleans.com and in our Facebook and Google Plus pages. I don't think Google Plus exists anymore, y'all. Those photos are taken today, live by the purple-haired and lovely Allison Moon. If you are listening to this on iTunes, Stitcher, or another podcast app, thanks for subscribing. Take a moment to rate and review us. That helps other people find us. Recorded live today at Wayfair on Ferret Street, where they put fine dining into a sandwich and fine booze into a glass, as well as rosé into a glass. Happy Hour is a production of INO Broadcasting for itsneworleans.com, and I am Anna Whitlow. It has been my pleasure to guest host today's show. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week.
Let's be honest, there are tons of ways to send money back home, and every company promises me the same things: good rates and safe transfers. That's why it can be overwhelming to choose a new way to send money. I switched to Remitly because I can track my money every step of the way, which means I know exactly when my mom will get her money. And with their extensive payment network, my mom can receive her money in a way that is more convenient and safe for her. You should check it out. Go to Remitly.com or download their app to get started. Remitly Inc. is a licensed money transmitter by the state of New York, California, Massachusetts, and other states.